Okay, RJ Hampshire, Fox Raceway, great day. In a way, first moto was brilliant, speed was good all day. Obviously it sucks that you didn't win the overall because you're definitely capable of that, but it's round one, there's a long way to go, and you've kind of proven to yourself and everyone that you're in this thing.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked on where we're at. Like, this team worked hard to give me a bike that's competitive on the weekends, and we're there. I mean, today was like a 1-1 day. I had the speed, I had the confidence to be able to do it, and I botched that second moto start, and I mean, it wasn't even that bad, and then it's just, dude, it's mayhem back there, and tried to check up and took my front wheel out, and then got up, passed a bunch of guys, and I still think I might have had a top 5 in me, even after that, and then another guy got Harry in the back and cleaned me out going up the hill, and dude, at that point, I'm last by a distance, so it's like, all right, let's try to do what we can, but man, I'm more stoked on how I felt that second moto than how I felt the first moto, because man, that second moto coming through the pack, like I felt good on my bike. Like, I don't know the times or anything like that, but I felt like I was moving, you know, and like I was trying lines that were ridiculous. But heck, I'll take it. Round 1 podium. I haven't done that yet either, so I think we're still in this thing.
Was it easier coming through the field in the second moto than you maybe imagined? Like when you got up for the second time on lap 1, were you thinking to yourself like, this is fucked? And then you're like, fuck, this is actually coming quite easy.
Well, I knew, like, the first moto, I managed that really well, and I felt like I could have dropped a couple seconds right away. Like, I was just managing the moto. I wasn't taking risks. So I knew my speed in that one was good with where I was at, so I knew I could drop it. I didn't know I still would have had a shot at a podium. And even after, like, I don't know if they showed it again, but I made it up to 10th, tried to pass Moseman for 9th, went down again, and then I went back to, 12th or whatever it was. And like, that was just so draining. And then like I seen the pit board and it was like, hey, you need those two like for a podium. So damn it, let's figure this thing out. And made a couple of good passes again, but man, I don't even. So I probably passed. I'd say I had 50 guys in that moto because I mean I passed a bunch to get up to where I was. Then I went down back to last, and then 30 guys. Like, dude, it was hectic. But hey, I wish I had a helmet came on because I had some pretty sick, sketchy, close passes. I mean, it was cool though.
Yeah, you can make some money from a helmet cam deal as well.
Not anymore.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I guess in a way, like this is the best day for your confidence because you won Moto 1 going away, so you know you can do that, and then you also came through really well in Moto 2, so you know you can do that. So like, whatever Hangtown throws at you, whether that's a 40th place start or a first place start, you know you're good.
Yeah, I need to be better on my starts, and I'm gonna figure those out this week. Like I'm more pissed at myself that like we changed a lot. Literally yesterday trying to come here and just trying to figure out where the power is best and things like that, and like I'm sitting on the line and I was trying to think and feel where we were at, and man, I didn't get to the sweet spot and I wheelied right away, and yeah, man, it's a bummer because whenever days like this, when you feel like that and you have that type of speed, you need to take advantage of that, and instead I lost 10 points to a guy that's the favorite to win the championship today. But I get better as this series goes on, so expect better from myself next weekend. Expect better starts, and man, I'm excited. Like it's a third today with a 1 whatever, but man, I'm stoked on where we're at.
Last thing, when you did your practice start this morning before practice, did you then realise that you didn't really know where that sweet spot was for the start? Like, did you kind of exit that session going, okay, I need to get my head around this? Like, did you identify the problem that early on?
Yeah, I mean, I can find the sweet spot when there's not 39 bikes around me. But that's the thing. It's like whenever you're trying to find it, and it's so hard to get that feel whenever you can't hear anything because all you hear is just the rev limit from everybody else. And that's where I needed to be better, either have better feel or light or something that kind of.
Yeah, do you not have a little RPM dash thing?
I will next weekend, I think.
Yeah, so that is the move.
Yeah,
trust me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try that and see if I can get my starts more consistent. Because man, like I said, today was positive, but I also gave up a lot of points that I shouldn't have. And it's all right though, man. I'm not bummed on it. Like I said, we'll keep grinding. Guys from Austria here this week, so do some more testing. Kind of talk about that little light that we're needing. They were stoked though, man. That was cool because like they busted their ass to come over here, and they just got here this week, and it was like, look, you know, we're gonna give you the best we got, and that first moto was like a huge, just like thank you, like thank you guys for just believing in me and giving me the, you know, platform to go out there and do that. Because man, it's been so many years of just like battling and ups and downs, and hey, but we're gonna have a killer season this year.
Yeah, let's end on that, because you have done some interviews in the past that haven't been received very well by your employers.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
So let's just acknowledge that you made requests. You kind of worked together to find a sweet spot for outdoors, and clearly it works. They're stoked, you're stoked. It's a very happy marriage right now.
I haven't. This is probably my least favorite track.
Yeah.
And it doesn't show on paper, but I felt like I was the better guy today, and I'll take that as a win.
And so will they.
Yeah. So, like I said, they're here this week. Get some more time. Kind of, like, dude, those guys are gnarly, and I can tell, you know, what they're able to give me whatever I want.
Yeah.
And that's cool to see. Like, man, like the belief they had in me this year has been unreal. So, I'm gonna get back in this championship. You know, I truthfully feel like I have a shot at this thing.